Hello, good evening, good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the Thursday stream. How are we all doing, Kevin AV check? No new highlights. The highlight video was only rendered out about 5 minutes ago, so it kind of missed the deadline. So you'll have a different highlight reel tomorrow. AV's good, that'll do. Thank you for 5 months direct exclusive. MGB, welcome back. Christian Spiel, thank you for 18 months. Have you guys had a good weekend? Had a good week? I know it's not quite over. I was thinking of the weekend. It's almost the weekend. But I meant to say, have you had a good week?
Happy anniversary.
It takes too long. Kind of boring intro, Kyle. Well, what you should do, Kyle, is tune in at 5:05. And then you'll miss most of it. But the idea is it gives people something to watch and gather. Because people don't always get here at 5 o'clock. And that way they don't miss anything. Crazy Train, thank you for 46 months. Jim Skeleton, thank you for 30. Puppies, welcome back. Chris, welcome back. Rip Money? Nah. It goes up and down. It generally goes up, it's fine. I thought so, Prez. I think it made people laugh. Did you see the new TwitchCon badge? I don't think I did, no. Actually, mic audio changed. It has a little bit, Connor. It will be changing. It will be changing more in a few days' time as well, because I'm getting a different bit of hardware. So yeah, I have changed it slightly. I've turned some of the compression. Well, I actually turned the compression off for now. So it has changed a little bit. You can expect it to change a bit more. I'm still not quite happy with it yet. Homie Live, 26 months. Hope you're feeling better. Glad to be back. Greetings from Idaho. I'm actually fine now, Harold. My cold is completely gone. Thank you. You loved it, Bondo. Roland, welcome back. Try and guess. Thank you for 19 months. Your week has been full of mode of raging because of exams. Oh dear. Oh dear. You're still binging on Astroneer. You love Factorio, Lord Pig. I know the feeling, bro. I'm kind of planning to play it on Saturday and get that rocket. You have no school because of Mardi Gras. Wow. I've not looked at the Train Sim DLC now. You bought Factorio, you've got 17 hours in 3 days. Only Carter, I'm pretty certain I said, don't buy it, it's very addictive. I don't know, Whiteland, I kind of think that you think we're going to get that rocket out quicker than we are. I reckon we're looking at probably 4 hours minimum to get that rocket, maybe 6. It needs a lot of materials. Redcoat, thank you for 39. Squirrel's New Kitchen, welcome back. Anonymous gift to Squirrel's New Kitchen. Thank you, Anonymous. Time to get to work packaging orders. Having you on in the background, Bondo. No worries. Work got busy the same day Factorio 17 released. Oh dear. Are we iRacing this weekend? It's week 13, bro. I'm not really sure I want to. I mean, I tuned into Balkan for like 10 minutes this morning. And he just started a race at Spa. And it was about the 4th bend. There was a smash in the chicane. And then he hadn't even done half a lap. And somebody drove into him, that was the end. It's like, this is week 13. Like, it's pretty hard to finish a race in week 13 because people just get really gung-ho. Adam Kenny, 17 months. Just entered the competition where you pick the prize from BOTB. Nice. Good luck. Madwolf, welcome back. PC Geek with a bullseye 50. But I can't actually click the resub button for another 2 weeks. What? Twitch. Madwolf, have some of Amazon's money. Mike, 7 months. Keep it up, Paul. I don't know how we say your name, by the way. Maiktje. Mike. In English, that has no pronunciation. Mr. Helipilot, how you doing? Good morning to you. Anonymous gift to Squirrel's tree. The Luke Pryor with 33. Skylines is an excellent way to start the streaming week. Dinham. Tis indeed. Did that $100 donator ever show up? What do you think? What do you think? I've tried to donate $100, but it won't let me. I'll do it tomorrow on Sunday Night Trucking. Okay. We'll see you then. Skylines has to be one of the best games, value for money. Yep. Paradox are going to give me some code shortly for you guys, by the way. Let me just have a look what he said. Apparently it's their 4th birthday this weekend. So they're going to give me some radio station DLC codes. So as soon as they fire those codes off, I'll dish them out.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I'll donate you £100 if you send me a £100 Amazon gift card. Okay. Send me £100 and I'll be sure to send you that gift card. You first. Radio station. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm waiting for the details. Holy Bondo. I thought Bondo had gone AFK. I thought Bondo had gone working. And had me on in the background, and here he is gifting 10 subs. Thank you very much for the sub bomb, Mr. Bondo. That's super duper kind. If you just got gifted a sub, please remember to thank Bondo. Right, we need some more commercial stuff going on here. I'm kind of tempted to leave that. I might put some trees or rocks around it, but I think I'll build just behind it here. And I'm kind of tempted to leave that as well so you can see it. So maybe I'll just build over there like that.
Welcome back, Nutter.
I might just leave this sort of scattered with trees and things as well. It's brush strength, brush size. Oh my god. Yeah, let's put a few trees here.
Nutter.
Make it look a bit more pleasant. Let's get rid of some of those.
Welcome
Something
back,
like that.
Nutter.
There we go. A nice open space as you drive in. Good afternoon, Grumpy.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Anonymous gift to War Thunder? Really? But why?
Fantastic! Oh, fantastic!
Mr. Connor, not had a good day. I was evacuated from Princess Street in Edinburgh today because of a mystery package and got stuck for hours. Oh dear. That doesn't sound fun at all. I'm going to put some load-ins along here.
Welcome to the Nut House.
I'll leave it like that. Leave some nice greenery. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that, but we can't really build around this too much because here's where the hot air balloon tour is. What's that from? Doctor Who, I believe.
Welcome back.
You just had an email about Satisfactory Alpha. Apparently it's being pushed into early access this month. It's been early access Newty on the 19th of March. think it is. They chucked out a video.
Welcome.
£27.99 they want for early access. And all the videos have still not shown any in-game content. So I'm a little bit worried about that one, I've got to admit. How's my new industry
To the
going?
Nut House.
How's the oil industry doing? Level 5, profit 42,000. You're not going to switch to the Epic launcher. What? But then you can have Fortnite as well. The NDA lifts tomorrow, so oh, see, Leonard. Right, okay. It's under NDA still. Okay, we shall see. Free alpha weekend coming up, so I'm going to take a look. When, Newty? This weekend? They got a free alpha weekend this weekend? What do you think of Bus Sim for consoles?
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
game on PC, so I don't really think about it. This weekend? Oh, right, but I'd have to install the Epic launcher, wouldn't I? The alpha this weekend is only for people who signed up for the closed alpha but didn't get it. Okay. So it's not like an open alpha.
Happy anniversary.
The classic, thank you for almost a year. Bondo with 1,500 biddies. I've got no clue how that sub-bomb happened. I've been working since I said I left. In fact, I don't know how this donation happened either. No comment. I'm working, guys. I swear. Well, keep working hard, Bondo. Mr. Cat Strader. Let's ditch these simulation nerds and play some Fortnite. Right, let's quit this game. Fortnite is clearly the winner here. Anonymous gift to give me those waffles. Welcome, gives me those waffles. Don't you dare. Riot. I think I would have a riot on my hands. Do you know what? I'm wondering if we can actually, if we put more stuff down here, will we actually get more money? Because I quite like the idea of getting more money. Fortnite is so last year. Oh, I don't know. If you look at the charts now, Whiteland. If you look at the charts, like when I say the charts, I mean like the Twitch top played games. Apex seems to have dropped below Fortnite again. So Apex has had its run, but I think Fortnite has made a bit of a comeback again. Which was slightly unexpected. Because when Fortnite knocked PUBG off its pedestal, I kind of thought that Apex might do the same thing to Fortnite.
Happy anniversary.
Absolutely, Davey. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering, if you look at this plastics here, output, actually, there's probably some more buildings I could make. Let's think.
Welcome back.
Specialist buildings. Hang on, I want the industry. Oil. A large oil pump. Let's have a look. Oil sludge pyrolysis plant. Takes oil and processes it into petroleum. Oil industry storage, crude storage cavern. A large crude oil tank farm. A large crude oil storage with pumping station. Okay. Connor, Fortnite is so 2 weeks ago. Lol. Fortnite's presence on mobile will keep it on top. That's true. Didn't think of all the mobile side of it. Thanks, Bondo. Paul, you said that one guy gave you £100 he promised you on Sunday Night Trucking, or was it a complete troll? It was a troll, as expected. He said he was trying to gift £100 on Saturday, but it wouldn't let him. So he said he'll do it on Sunday. I think we all knew where that was going to go. Middle East map mod for ETS2 by Platypus. A Middle East map mod, Eric? Wait, is that a standalone mod, or does that link into the base game? Offshore drilling platform, petrochemical plant. Trying to work out if we should put some unique stuff down or not. Oil industry maintenance building. Oh, these are the one that boost productivity, aren't they? Take home industrial, increasing the utilization rate and reducing wastage. Each maintenance building increases the storage capacity of industrial buildings by 5%. Needs to be placed inside the industrial area. Yeah, we should get some of these down, because that will quite nicely boost productivity. We've got some here. 1, 2. Is there a maximum on this? It doesn't actually say what the maximum boost is. Would you have second thoughts about buying Factorio if it was 75% off? Jackson, Factorio developers don't discount the game that much, if at all. And I'm not sure what you mean about second thoughts. Oh wait, you can only have one of these. Apparently. Oil industry workers barracks. That's these things. Each building increases the efficiency by 5% up to a maximum of 100. Okay, so we can put loads of these down. Let's get that out of the way. Right, there's the workers' barracks. There's a YKS Turkey map mod made for ETS2 by the YKS team. Rescale it to fit properly in the map. Is it standalone or does it link in? You're waiting for pizza. The driver's called to say he lost it on the other side of town. Right, okay. What a lot of rubbish. How do you lose a pizza? Mr. Whiteland has gifted a sub to Kappa. Nice one, Whiteland. Matlin, welcome back. 41 months, Danny boy. He's eating it, exactly. Oil industry main bit, I've already got that. Okay. Work efficiency 160%, that's awesome. I think we can do better though. Sure, I like that. That's a little bit too close.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Quite like that. Let's do that and put that down there. Kind of want to shuffle these up now. Let's move this up there. Leave it like that. It's fine. So if we click on that now, that's 180%. Nice. And yet the profit's gone down. What? Area bonus. Efficiency plus 109%, pollution minus 40. How's my profit gone down? We have got enough oil. 1,400 of 2,500 barrels of oil. Petroleum and plastics. So looking at this, we could probably, because we're outputting 64 barrels, so we could probably make more plastic and more petroleum by the look of it, I think. Is that the one that makes the plastics? Yes, it is. So I think we put down, where's those tanks? Put down another set of these. Down another cracker. Actually, maybe the storage shouldn't be though. On the junction. Jeez, that's a weird noise. There we go. We'll get it delivered there instead. You enjoyed the Mexican silo video, King Awesome. Thank you. Your latest vids on YouTube, Derail Valley ATS, aren't showing up in the video section of Squirrel TV site. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. That's a good spot. Is that a didgeridoo plant? Lol. Hang on a sec. Let's see what's going on now. I've still got 88 barrels. That started to go down though. But there's still a lot of output of oil. Even though we just built another cracker. Petrochemical plant. Takes oil and uses it to crack into plastic, which is what that does, isn't it? That guy was struggling to get oil, I think. So that's basically a small version of that, isn't it? Which is what... Oh, that's a petroleum plant, okay. We need the big boy version of the petroleum cracker. Which one's that? That one. Is it the big one? 25 grand. Is that the biggest petrochemical you can get then? Waste oil refining. Processing building which requires oil to produce special good petroleum. That's 35. That's the tiny one though. Looks like there isn't a big boy one for this. Let's try that. That's near the storage tank. So I'm thinking maybe some storage tanks opposite these might not be a bad idea. Let's do that. Oil storage is good. 41 grand, that's back up. 32 barrels. 107 barrels of petroleum. Nice. Mr. Mapman, thank you for 29. Trotters Independent 38. Hope all is well. Here's to many more. Thank you, Trotters. I actually read your message then as hope oil is well. Do you want the $100 dues now or in a few months? I'll take it now. Small warehouse storing petroleum. Household plastic factory. Okay, that's that one. Ah, yes, I remember. We used it to store... Small warehouse.
Oh,
Medium
yeah.
warehouse. A large warehouse. Look at the size of this thing. It's epic. So if we crack it over here, then bring it over to this side. Like that. And then tell it to store petroleum. Make sure we've got enough buffer. Mr. Kilmowski. With $25. It's not £1,000, but it's the best I can do. Thank you very much for $25, Kilmowski. It's very generous of you.
Back, Nutter.
Squirrel Logistics 250 bits. How did you get your name and pick for a driver on ETS2? How did you get your name and picture for a driver on ETS2? SCS Software wrote to me and said, we'd like to put you in the game as a driver. Would you please send over a picture? So I sent them a picture, and they said, what name do you want? And I told them what name I wanted, and they put me in the game. And they did that for people. They did Corrales as well. They did a bunch of people, plus like a lot of their testers and the development team. If you remember, they did it when they, before that change was put in the game, the AI, sorry, the drivers that you chose were all like generic drawings, and then they actually put photographs of real people in there. So it was around about that time. It was a few years ago. Newty, thank you for gifting a sub to Jursek. Right, we need to build some housing, and we need to build... I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember where our actual housing project was. It wasn't here. Or was this it? Oh, it was the... Yeah, this was it. This was our latest development. The roundabouts... Yes, I remember this. 1 second. I need to familiarise. There's Nuts End. Nuts Creek. Wait a minute. If I remember, Nuts End is the one that's... School's out, yes. That's the worker. And Nuts Creek is the smart ones with the education boost. Yeah. So you've got workers living opposite education. And then, I remember now, we were building Cedar Heights, which is our little park area, which is this thing. Entertainment until level 5 or no, and visitors. Visitors is the problem. Nobody wants to come here. Do you remember? We put all the little things in like this. The little campsites you can go to. I remember this now. And we need to attract visitors somehow.
Oh, yeah.
So if I remember, we put the bird and the bee haven in to try and attract more visitors down here. Let's put that up there. Just gonna flat that out there. Yeah, so we've got a little bus loop here. Yes, I remember. It's coming back. You remember the jelly water? Yep. Trying to create that little creek was actually surprisingly difficult. There was some various attempts before it finally got settled down like that. But it's got this lovely nature trail going around it, which is great when you want to walk the dog. I definitely walked all around that. Ash Pringle? What? Here you go, as requested. 5,000 biddies. I didn't actually think you were serious, Ash Pringle. Oh my god. Thank you very much for 5,000 bits, Ash Pringle. That's very, very kind of you. GG. I actually thought you were just messing around. I'm sorry. That's super kind. Mr. Harra, with a month to go till a year. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Mr. Harra. I shall try. Can you move the birds in the bee haven inside the park? I don't think you can. Actually, I don't know. I don't think you need to. The idea of this, because it attracts tourists, my idea here was to try and just get tourists to get off the bus and come here, and hopefully they'd go there as well. I don't think you're meant to put that inside that, necessarily. It's just meant to sit inside a tourist area. I think that's the plan. Which is what that was meant to be. Click on this. It's actually got two names, look. But I can't click on the other one. So we've got an advertising campaign going. Mark the park as the main attraction in your city to make it more attractive to tourists. If you have several parks with this policy active, they're equally attractive. Animal ethics. Night tours, not really. Yeah, I can't actually click. Oh, there we go. Services. Parks and recreation boost. Free public transport. Let's see if we can get people here. Let's try that. Can I request an Aussie themed stream? What would an Aussie themed stream look like, Mr. Ash Pringle? I don't know how to do that. Those homes along the park have the best view in Nutroid. Well, these. It's not a bad view, is it? Like this house here, that's not a bad view, really. Invert your camera. So if I pop myself upside down on my camera, does that become an Aussie themed stream? Holy sub bomb, who's that from? Bondo? Bondo the worker has gifted 10 subs on top of the 10 that he already gifted. Thank you very, very much, Bondo. You've just made 10 more people very happy. If you got a sub gifted, please remember to thank Bondo. Hang on, transform. There you go. It's now, there you go, Ash Pringle. That is how you do an Aussie stream, right? It's so weird. Oh, I'm falling. I'm falling. That is so bizarre. There you go. Put it back. When did you move to Australia?
Welcome back.
Don't call us a nut house for nothing. Neil Kodar, thank you for 34 months. Chaos for Hire has gifted 5 subs. Thank you for gifting 5 subs, Chaos. On top of Bondo's 10. That's 25 subs gifted already, guys. You guys are nuts. Thank you very much, Chaos. That's super kind. Mrs. Squirrel now sends tea via a boomerang. Right, I need to build housing. Let me try and work out what area this was. The trouble is, I can't exactly remember. That's a high school, alright. This was definitely residential. That was my next thought. Education boost. Alright, this is a worker area. So they've got one school. I think I'm going to put another elementary school down here. We can actually put a community school, an alternative to the elementary school. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's put it kind of off the main road a little bit. Oh, we can put it there. It's not a bad place for a school. posh school.
Welcome to the Nut House.
If I join the Nut House to watch and I see poor gaming in Australia upside down, I guess everything is normal. Exactly.
Welcome to the Nut House.
I'm fine, thank you, Speedbird. I'm trying to work out whether to do this high dense or low dense. Or possibly a mixture.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
We've got a bus route here. That could be a problem. They've got a they've got a bus route going around that main circuit. Plus a... Is that a train line? Yes. Train line going into there, which stops here. So yeah, this place needs a bit of a bus circuit, but it's not actually a circuit. That's a pain. It's just a series of cul-de-sacs. There is a bit of a loop there, but not here.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Gifters have outdone themselves. You are correct. Mr. Heyman, thank you for 29 months. Dialects, welcome back. Bondo with 1500 bits. I want these gifts to represent the thanks from those whom perhaps don't have the means. We all appreciate you so much. You're the most well-rounded streamer on Twitch and combine all the best attributes into entertaining and epic content. Hey, I'm blushing here, Bondo. Stop it. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Bondo. You're very kind. Very kind, Bondo. Not just in your words, but in your deeds. Thank you. Mr. Outrun, welcome back. Lots of skills, how you doing? Aldi have got lemon, mango, and raspberry sorbet back in stock. Did anybody have pancakes on Tuesday, by the way?
Welcome back.
When it was Pancake Tuesday? I did. I had pancakes. I had 2 pancakes. One of them was, I don't know what you guys had, but one of them was, I had strawberries and Nutella.
Welcome back.
And the other one, I had strawberries, ice cream. No, I had banana, Nutella, and ice cream. Oh, that was good. That was good, that one. Banana, Nutella, and ice cream. Oof. You didn't have any? Dude. We need to get these guys over to an interconnect station, really, don't we? Possibly... make a stop there. Actually, wait a sec. No, we'll stop there rather than cut in. They can walk. There we go. I should get people around. Connect to the trams. Yes, that's what I've done. So they've got tram interchange as well. What's the green line? The green line. The green line. Oh, that's a train. That's a, there's a shuttle service to sort of the uptown end, and then a shuttle service from here down to the downtown end, if you like. So it's like an interconnect. So yeah, if you get the bus to there, they can pretty much go wherever they want. The best pancakes are the one with Nutella on them. Enchiladas, bacon? What? CH Flate, thank you for 16 months. Your streams are awesome, thank you. Yeah, I had 2 pancakes and that was me done, basically. I didn't want any more after that. I'm trying to think. I think the high-dense houses probably reside here, opposite the school, and possibly down this main section. Along with a few shops, maybe. Low density. Some low density shops there. Maybe some low density shops next to the school there. And possibly on here. Like a mini high street, I guess. And then we can go for high dense down there again. There and there.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
And then we can break out into a little suburb down this bit. I think we'll keep opposite the park clear. We'll just build around this bit here. Not there. Just keep the park free. Do some low dense inside there, like that. Yurievich, 31 months, a big number. How are you doing today? Not bad, thank you. Not bad at all. I appear to be free from a cold, which is good. Just got hay fever to look forward to now. So that is the school with no enough electricity.
Aye.
So put a fix to that. Squirrel Logistics with 1,750 bits. Is your streaming PC the same as the one that you built in 2016? I don't know exactly when I built it. Squirrel Logistics. Thank you for the 1,700 bits. Thank you. I don't know when I built it, but it's the water-cooled one, the Twin Xeon one that I built. I believe I live streamed it, if I remember. Feels like a while ago now, but yeah, it's the same one. I've had it for I think a couple of years now. It's a heck of a workhorse. It's a bit of a beast. The case is very big. It's a cracking case. It's a Fantech case. It's a big one. Dave did the custom water cool on it, so it's like 2 Xeons inside and a graphics card, all on a custom water loop. It chucks out a lot of heat because it's the CPUs are actually, if you remember, I bought the CPUs second hand in 2016, which means they were 3 years old. Because what happens is these server farms, they buy the kit, and then after 3 years they basically refresh the kit. And so those CPUs were probably from 2013. So by today's standards, they chuck out a lot of heat. But they're cracking little workhorses. Like, they're very good at crunching. They have, I think, 16 cores on each one, and there's 2 of them, which makes it pretty decent for handbraking video. It doesn't, I mean, it's only like a 2.4 gigahertz Xeon, but Xeons are very, very, very good at what they do, shall we say. But it does chuck out some decent heat. In winter, it's great. In summer, it's a nightmare. Oh, was it? Well, with hyperthreading Rome, I think. 16. Something like that. Nighthawk, 30 months. When I look at it in the task manager of Rome, it's got 32 cores. So it might be 816 with hyperthreading times 2. At a guess. I can't remember. 30 months already, Nighthawk. Seems like yesterday, where I was a Twitch newborn. I like that. A Twitch newborn. Yeah, if I look at the CPU task manager, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 4, which is 32. 32 cores.
Aye.
And currently, it's ticking over at 24%. So yeah, that gives you an idea what kind of monsters they are. Bob Monkhouse, have a beer. Thank you, Bob. When am I going to switch to Linux Garden Data? When did I say I was switching to Linux Garden Data? I must have missed that. You missed my comment again, Josek. What comment? The budget, yeah, I do mess about with the budget. Particularly in the early days, the budget is important. But later on, it's less important. But I do faff around with these, but I base the numbers on the vitals here. I tend not to touch these here for whatever reason. I mean, we could sink more money in at this point because we're just making money, hand over fist making money. But certainly, for like services and things, I like to keep the running, you know, as close as we can here. School availability, like we could boost the education budget. So, but yeah, I do mess with the budget a bit. About the YKS map. Oh yes, I did miss it. When are you switching to Windows 3.1? Installing Arch Linux whilst watching Squirrel. Right. I still didn't answer my question. When am I switching to Linux though? I don't get why you said that. I've used Linux for many years. I don't use it currently. All done working, Bondo. Well, you know, you have been working hard. Let's leave that bit. We've got some more capacity though when we need it. We need to think about what we're doing with this bit now, really. There's all this kind of section of land that I didn't really... I don't know how much of it is potentially usable. I don't know if I want to build anything here or not. Is this a possibility? We could resculpt it, I guess. Grab that. And that. May as well get that while we're on it. It's pretty hilly here. I don't know what to do with that area. I think I was thinking about some local industry at one point, but I'm not so sure about that. If you could, please, Jersek, I'll try and read it this time. Keep the hills from Mountain Town. Giant slides. I could have a big cable car. It depends what you want to use Linux for, Fire by Trial. Linux is very good at a lot of things. Gaming is not one of them. Work isn't work when you enjoy it, lol. The turkey map works for pro mods. Recommend using the rescale mod, which can be useful. Jersek, is it posted on the forums or anything? Like, is it on the SCS forum? If you're having heat issues, you should check out reapply thermal paste to GPU and CPU and maybe upgrade the cooler, Brew Crew. I think you misunderstand, Brew Crew. I'm not having heat issues at all. I'm not having thermal issues at all. It's a custom water-cooled rig, and the coolers are amazingly good at what they do. The problem is the Xeons chuck out a lot of energy. They're very inefficient by modern CPU standards, so they generate a lot of heat, and that heat comes out through the radiators. So it's very, very good at warming my room up. That's not to say the CPUs are too hot. They're not. It's just that it warms the room up very effectively.